Well, hello peeps. Here I have for you a solo shuffle on the Arms Warrior at 2k rating. As usual, we will go over the good, the bad and the ugly and how to traverse it. But first off, let's talk about a few things. First of all, we have like a little bit of a slowdown on Dragonflight content. This of course has to do just with the game's current state and the fact that I'm not really enjoying sinking more time into retail currently. If you don't follow my streams, I've been doing some hardcore hunter action. We'll do some more variety streams, links in the description for those, although they are mostly on YouTube, so you can just subscribe. Basically, my long-form video content is going on a bit of a back burner while I go, kind of gets back some passion in me for creating Dragonflight content and to focus on streaming for a bit. So at this point, we can just focus on the match and discuss how I feel about the current Warrior. I feel like Warrior right now is definitely... it just feels like an S tier in Soul Shuffle environment for me, at least. You have really good pressure. Finally, your Blade Storm finally feels like a button, and that I feel like is the main change. Like if you're somebody who played Warrior before, it really feels good to play Warrior now with these kind of like Blade Storm changes and I guess more damage into your bleeds overall. But like it just feels like better to play Arms right now than it felt. I would say entire of how would you say, Shadowlands for me. Even like in season 1 where we had like the spear build, which was pretty good, pretty pog. I would say that right now I feel like this current iteration to me feels the best. And I feel like, yeah, there's not much to discuss. Like the playstyle really has only changed a little bit, and that's really just the fact that you now use, Blade Storm as a kind of a damage tool, not just a tool that gives you, how would you say, just gives you CC immunity, right? It was more of a CC immunity tool, plus like you use it in your burst a little bit, but like now it's like an actual, right? You click it and you do a ton of damage, right, into the entire enemy team. So it just feels really good to play, right, in my opinion. Here we're just cleaving, like I'm just getting to spin to win on all three enemies. There is an interesting Blood Decay. The Blood Decay, surprisingly, is doing like a lot of damage. Just pumping the SP, I mean, we're two physical kind of melee classes, right? We're not killing a tank class. Or it's really hard for us, right, to kill a tank class comparatively to a Shadow Priest as a double melee comp. At this point, I think we've used all of their, defensives and stuff. Like, we should be getting the kill here. Oh, I'm like tilting here. I'm probably tilting to hell to here, because I can't get to here. Swaps, damn. I guess there was one more defensive. I'm just pumping the priest. Much to do here. Demon Hunter uses darkness and blur extremely late there. Yeah, unfortunate. The just gets nuked there. Uses just darkness and blur like at like half HP, unfortunately. You're gonna go for Demon Hunter. Just gonna try to peel my priest as much as I can. And that's it. Not much to say. Do good damage. Arms is really strong against DH. It's actually like not even funny. Like Arms just eats Demon Hunters. Not only that, like when they blur, right, you can still hit overpowers against the Demon Hunter. So it's like kind of nuts, like the fact how like I don't know how much you counter the Demon Hunter class. I feel like right now. It's also why like Demon Hunter is kind of unfun currently to play. Like all of these physical damage classes are just on a big up, and like all of the Demon Hunter is just not having any physical damage reduction back. And as you can see, we just murdered the DH. Here again, probably actually, yeah, here's Shadow Priest just because we're double melee, and we can just cleave into the Demon Hunter. Am I gonna do a good full combo? Yep. Do a nice little burst combo here. Sorry. Sound the healer. Fear the healer. Nice. It's Bop. Swap targets. Again, we can swap targets here. If we get blurred down, at that point, Demon Hunters can just get killed as well. Just pumping, cleaving, trying to do my best to cleave and to survive here. I'm getting focused, right? Because I am the... not the tank class, right? You get some really good damage. Also defensives from the Demon Hunter as well. That's what I'm saying, like, if we can get... yeah. Now we can also just, like, switch to the Demon Hunter. And we just cleave the Demon Hunter even harder. So, like, Demon Hunter gets stunned or something, we can just do a swap. Here I should have waited for the R's. That's not the best stun. Both of them were DR'd. Pumping. Unfortunately, as a warrior, you don't have as much, like, control over the enemy healer, but you can do really good damage and you can save your teammates. Here I don't really have to save my teammate, but you know what I mean. Try to use your maximum, how do you say, of your class. Here I'm just like swapping targets. I honestly should have maybe stayed onto the paladin. Do a full burst onto the priest. Swaps health with the paladin. I think we swap to the paladin, finish off the paladin here. Should be swapping back onto the priest just so he doesn't do the pressure. Okay, I have sharpen. Should be able to do some nice pressure here. Sharpen the priest. Start blade storming. Oh, he's sacrificed. He's sacrificed. My god, my house alarm is still going off. Security people need to come and fix it. Just yeah, we're gonna finish off the paladin here probably. It's out of bubble, out of everything. Pretty sure out of both buffs as well used on the priest, so... Oh, it's getting a little bit spicy, but yeah, we get him. We get him behind the pillar. Nice. Also, if you can see, like, question of the day, how do we bring in new players? This was on the stream. It's kind of a question we've repeated a few times, is if you have any ideas, be sure to comment them down below. Because I feel like the WoW at this point just needs new players, is dying for new players. And the main thing that I've come up with is just the subscription just needs to be removed. Like, you can't have a subscription game at this point in time, I feel like, anymore. I don't feel like those games just... like, the modern market is just does not allow for that, I feel like. You're just gonna pump the DH. Again, we're playing against... every time you're playing with the Blood DK. Unfortunately... melee classes don't really kill tanks. Tanks really kind of are meant to tank physical damage, so right. Generally speaking, you're just gonna have to focus down the other target. You're just trying to get some cleave going. Oof, my priest is getting a little bit low. Again, just pumping the DH. Some nice damage there during the stun. Should be looking to stun the healer here. I got Stormbolt after the fear. Can do it now. Oop, you do it now. Nice. Pretty much always try to use Stormbolt for the healer. Unless you have like some burst coming, you know, whatever, right? You can lock down the target to do some nice burst. But generally speaking, you should just... try to use Shockwave on the DPS while using Stormbolt on the healer. That's like the only really CC that you really can spare, right? Because your fear is like 2 minute cooldown or 1.5 minute cooldown, right? So like you don't really get to fear people that often. Nice. I should have used my blades probably earlier there. Okay, smart. Take rain from above, guides us away. Try to swap there for, I don't know, the healer. I don't know what that idea was. You should just be focusing here very hard onto this Demon Hunter. At this point, Vitality is stacked up as well, so next time Demon Hunter is like in actual execute range, it's gonna be good. Again, you just can't really stand and bang. Yep, that's what I was saying. Next time he's in execute range, it's just that. It's really kind of the problem of the Demon Hunter right now. The class really can't stand the bang. Here I was checking like what kind of build is he running, because I saw that he had Netherwalk. And Netherrock is not even like saving. Ultimately, it's just kind of sad. It's kind of sad, unfortunately. Do my burst. Paladin really good, by the way. Here does just bops my burst. I swap onto him just because I had like all my like stuff on modifiers and stuff on the so it's a good idea to try maybe do some damage, but ultimately I just get like some bare minimum cooldowns, which is not bad, right? Really good play still by the Paladin. I think we also are making a mistake here with the Blood Death Knight does those chains. I'm pretty sure you need to spread out and break the chains because they like transfer like 20% of the damage between the targets, so you can get like cleaved extremely. All cleave is like 20% of damage increased. My Demon Hunter is surviving here a little bit, which I can understand. Kind of double stun, unfortunately. At this point I should be kind of waiting for another burst window and then CCing. I do my CC kind of without the burst cooldown, but we are doing good pressure. Get another BAP going. We actually do some good damage to the Death Knight. Sure, that was probably the Demon Hunter with his magical damage. I don't know why I'm hitting the Death Knight here. It's definitely not like Bop is down or whatever, right? Here I'm waiting for my next burst cooldowns to use like full burst, but I ultimately didn't even need like the full burst. We just get the Shadow Priest. It's really nice. And off to the final round. Here again, it's I'm with the Blood Decay. Best we can do is just focus focus the Shadow Priest. Not really much. Again, I'm just doing some nice cleave here, making sure that like my damage is ticking on everybody. Especially when I have like my damage modifiers and everything on everybody. I've been also using Warbreaker a lot more. Like, I don't know, I like it now more just because you'll get into this situation quite a bit where you can get on all 3 targets and then you can just Blade Storm on 3 targets or Dragon Roar into like Avatar and you can do so much damage to 3 targets. It's insane. We get Cocoon, swap here onto the Demon Hunter a little bit. Like Demon Hunter is a class I would just stun and pump damage into. It's like even like with a healer healing the class, you can just kill it. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Unfortunate, but true. Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage this round, let's say. Again, making sure I'm just cleaving everybody just for the extra damage. Damn, that was a nice crit. Almost could have like cheesed the kill right there. Again, I'm just cleaving here hard, and I think we're gonna get Demon Hunter here. Yep. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things YouTubers want you to do, and have a nice day.